After Congress Neta Renuka Chaudhary's display of entitlement, it was caught on camera, viewers, where you could see all the drama that unfolded post that act. She's been now booked by the police for obstructing government servants from discharging the duty. But what happened really was the leader was caught on camera grabbing the collar of a cop. Assault charges have also been slapped on the leader. After all the outrage, Renuka Chaudhary now says that she will apologize to the officer. She has also added that at that moment she lost balance and she was actually holding on to him, and it should not be considered a misbehavior. Remember, today the Congress leader Renuka Chaudhary was caught on camera, like I mentioned, grabbing a cop's collar during a protest over Rahul Gandhi's questioning by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the National Herald case. Earlier on Wednesday, Congress leader Prakash Hukkeri, who had just won the MLC election, was also seen misbehaving with an ACP in Belgavi. The incident took place last night when the MLC wanted to go inside the EC office to collect his certificate. The ACP had requested that law and order be maintained and also objected to multiple leaders going inside. It was then that the newly elected MLC Hukkeri raised his finger at the cop and started yelling at him. So 2 instances of Neta high-handedness. Renuka Chaudhary has been booked. The leader says she was only trying to maintain her balance, holding the cop's collar.
I also have cases against them. I'll also file cases. They were pushing me, Baba. I have a problem with my leg. I was losing my balance, so I fell on him like that. I don't know that young man. Of course, I'll apologize to that young man, but I expect the police to apologize to me for manhandling us. Why are there so many men police around us? Ask them that question.
All right, so quintessential Renuka Chaudhary there, also questioning back the cops and the media present out there about the manhandling of Congress leaders. Somit is joining me live with the status right now. Somit, we would like to know, since we've just, of course, got the news that the Congress leader has been booked for assaulting an officer on duty. Post that, what has happened?
Well, actually, hundreds of Karyakartas have gathered at the Kairataba Junction. They have tried to march towards the Raj Bhavan to actually seize the Raj Bhavan, we can say. And after top leaders have arrived there, we have saw the Satyagraha movement, which was claimed by the Congress leaders, have turned into the violent protests, we can say. A two-wheeler was tossed, a vehicle was vandalized, a TSRTC bus was vandalized. And we can say that they have resorted to the violence, the Congress leaders, and even assaulted police officers. Even the youth Congress leaders were assaulting the police officer. We have saw it on live, on Mirror Now. And even later, after all these leaders were picked up, Renuka Chaudhary with alibis have reached that spot, the Kairataba Junction, and later she was seen holding the collar of a sub-inspector of Panjagutta police station. Also, she has assaulted him, and who were actually, the policemen were trying to, including the women police officers, trying to take the situation under control there because, complete roads were blocked, traffic jam reported at the Raj Bhavan, and from that spot, even the Chief Minister's office is very, very nearer to that spot, and even the police station, we can say. Because police were outnumbered initially, they couldn't take the situation out into control. Later, fire brigades were called in, so a message was sent, and additional force have been deployed. Finally, when they tried to take Renuka Chaudhary into the preventive custody, this incident has happened, and later she was, however, taken into the police custody, shifted to the Golconda police station, and even when she went to the police station, she was reluctant. She was, defiant with her acts, and she was not even stepping down with her vehicle. But now the Panjagutta police, we are learning that they have registered a case under relevant sections of IPC, including 353, 149, 151, and even other sections, assault sections have been included against Renuka Chaudhary.
Yes, in fact, Somit, from what I see, and this is purely based on the visual, it doesn't seem like she's trying to maintain her balance by holding the collar, as the leader is trying to justify, but we'll have to see what happens now that she's been booked. And Somit is telling us that the leader has also issued a statement. She spoke to the media after she got to know that a case has been booked against her. Thanks for joining us.